Hey! What up, y'all? I just made a live stream, so yeah, I haven't uploaded in a while. My fans out there, y'all are amazing. Alright. So, we are going to be reading this creepypasta. So this guy actually has made a lot of creepypastas. Max and Ruby004. He has made Peeps in the Lost Leaf, which we'll probably read because this guy's actually pretty good at making them. I'm not sure if it's actually real, but it's still entertaining. So let's get started, guys. Thank you guys for 4,000 views, total views. Hey everyone, you may know who I am, but most likely not. I am the creator of Peeps Lost Leaf, Cursed, and Quack the Ripper Tales. Quack the Ripper was blackmailed on the creepypasta wiki and deleted. Well, today I have a new article, and like Max and Ruby004 and Peeps Lost Leaf, Cursed, this is a creepypasta, starts with a DVD, only this time there was a glitch. It was approximately 5:30 p.m. when my son Jack asked if I could hook up my old DVD player to the living room TV. I once had the DVD player hooked up to the TV, but one day, about a month ago, my son got the TV of his own and installed it in his room. I unhooked the old DVD player from the living room and replaced it with our brand new PS4. But the TV mysteriously fizzled out. And so he asked me to watch Spongebob on the living room TV. I agreed. After that, I sent the other television to the scrap heap, and I looked at the DVD up to the main and inserted the SpongeBob Season 7 disc. Season 7, Disc 1. My son wanted to watch his favorite episode, Curse of Bikini Bottom. But when the disc had finished loading, something strange happened. The Nickelodeon logo appeared, except it was grainy and it was jet black. The background was a dull blood red. Then near the very end of the logo, the background became pitch black, and the clue to Lego's existence was a blood red highlight. Hold up. I just want to make my... It was... Never mind, It's... Alright. I explained to my son the DVD was probably just misread, but I wasn't completely sure. Then a normal FBI warning screen came up. The letters were black and the background was dark red. There was no gray, however. After that, the TV menu went like normal. I breathed a huge sigh of relief, thinking everything would just go back on normal from now. Sadly, with all this sign of relief, Sadly, with all the creepypasta I had read, I had not learned my lesson. Before I could start eating my pre-dinner snack, Jack told me to see something odd. I ran in the dining room, fearing the worst. Sure enough, the scene selection had changed. The thumbnail for the very last episode, Squidward in clarinet. It's not how it should be. Instead, it was SpongeBob's hand holding the clarinet. It was blood red Squidward with a look on his face that appeared either angry or scared. I asked my son if he could see the episode if anything had changed. So this creepypasta, if you want what the originally afraid that episode was going to be, luckily for me, my first fears weren't realized yet. Sadly, the episode was not what I was hoping for. The title card was extremely malformed. Normal words and the mirrored words were both stretched out, overlapped each other. So instead of it saying Squidward's draw, I don't then Kirk is basically backwards. It's supposedly said squid goose which, in case you were wondering, was where I got the title for this creepypasta. The opening credits were not malformed as the title card, but instead the words were completely alike, making them hard to find out, and the rocks in the bottom of the background were replaced to pits of green fire. Unfortunately, I cannot get a screenshot of them in time because there was only one line of text that lasted for 1 second at most. The words were messed up and it looked like I don't know. I literally don't know what this world's come to. This made me think of Paul Tibbet, but I wasn't completely sure. The episode started out normally, except the motion was blurry. It starts out with Squidward in a good mood as he rides his bike to the Krusty Krab to finish in the boat. Ahead of him, he speeds off, causing pebbles to fly into his face. Squidward just ignores it, and the pebbles continue. He just ignores the pebbles and continues to ride to the Krusty Krab happily. When he gets to the Krusty Krab and puts on his hat, Mr. Krab rushes up to him and remarks him of how happy he is. He explained the clarinet later, and nothing about can damp his mood. He even holds up his clarinet case to Mr. Krabs to see. He walks to his post, and soon a fish with bad breath walks up to him. There's Jewel on the fish's chin, and he asks for a Krabby Patty. The fumes whack Squidward's in communic manner. Comic manner. Okay, I'm just gonna say. Only it harasses him more than the normal episode. Finally, it delivers the final blow and vanishes. Squidward's style is a little less meaningful, but if he still looks like he's in a good mood, he tells SpongeBob to go book a Krabby Patty and then turns back to the customer. The customer thanks him and leaves, and Squidward says, nothing can ruin my happy mood today. He holds up his clarinet case, but soon another customer's baby squirts milk all over the case. The customer says, "Oh, sorry, sir." Squidward, however, is not angry. He explained that there is not a drop of anything on his clarinet, and he makes the mistake of opening his case for his customer to see. Then the baby leans over the clarinet and drop of jewel falls on the clarinet. Squidward's smile instantly vanishes and then is replaced with a frown, as if he looks angry, and the screen turns to blood red. I think things were about to get bad. Sure enough, the screen turns into Squidward's face, and he shouts, "I can't take this anymore!" Or, I'm sorry, I'm not good at screaming because I'm trying to... Okay. Once the color is normal, he walks over to Mr. Krabs and does all that stuff that happened in the episode, yada yada yada, up to the point where Mr. Krabs gets Squidward in a locker. There's extreme gruesome shot of blood rotating rotting corpse in the locker. I would have gotten a snapshot except for the following reasons. It was enough to make most avid creepypasta fan puke. It was too busy making sure my son didn't watch. Alright. When the corpse finally got dumped out behind the locker, Squidward remarked on how filthy the locker was. Intimidating SpongeBob began cleaning it. However, everything that was remarkably filthy how the locker was, intimidatingly SpongeBob began cleaning. However, that it wasn't yellowish enough was black and white in the words. The only color were SpongeBob and the floor. And something both revealing awful happened. The DVD player stopped and it set up an error screen. I like the DVD player had burnt out, but luckily it only turned off. When I turned the thing back on, everything was should be as it should be. So I let my son watch The Curse of the Bikini Bottom and left. That's all for now. Report soon. I hope you enjoy. Report soon. I hope. Bye. Sorry, I haven't edited this article for a while now. Let's just say that I haven't been disconnected. Always, I regret to inform you. No, I have no more screenshots to show, but I do have a little more story. Just last week, I was watching a YTP called Zootopia. Don't ask. When I was halfway through the part 2, the screen froze up, and except the cursor, I faintly waved at the cursor around the thing to see if anything happened. Nothing. I clicked LTCTRL plus DEL. Still nothing. As if I was about to, as my finger hit the space bar, suddenly the screen rolled around in a flash of color and a deep voice screamed, ClarinSC, SquidCs. It was obviously SquidCs, clerical, in reverse, the name of my creepypasta. The screen stopped whirling, and I saw the same image of Spongebob cleaning from the before, only this time, he wasn't squirting out water. The yellow and red showed up, revealing the liquid to be blood. Also, the sequence of the scene went on a continuous loop. The 7th time the looped over, I heard something that sounded like, whoa, SpongeBob's laugh from a distance. Then the 12th time the loop went over, there was laughing, it sounded closer, only this time it was a deep man's voice. The 19th time the loop finally ended, and what it did was a hideous face showed up on screen for a second. The horror of the face was too much to describe. And no, I'm just not irrigating that when an episode comes up, without translating. To Squidward, happily giving the customer change. A drilling noise comes from my kitchen, causing Squidward to get angry and mumble to himself that SpongeBob's not busy messing with my clerical. I noticed that the unuttered part of the creepypasta's name he threw away and changed onto the ground, won the kitchen, and people noticed. Stay with me. Suddenly, everyone dove for the loose change, and there was something disturbing happened. Mr. Krabs charged at the people like angry apes protecting his territory. Well, this was an angry ape protecting his money, but one fish didn't leave. Suddenly, the background colors inverted, and it almost seemed like the background was melting. Mr. Krabs' eyes came as black as coal as he lunged for the fish. Suddenly, everything in the world was warped, same as sane Krabs and his victim. Then he grabbed the fish's throat and started torturing him. He slammed the fish's head onto the floor in a disgustingly realistic, gruesome way. Soon, blood squirted from his head like a volcano or a geyser, and now the fish was screaming and crying for mercy. But Sane Krabs, instead of showing mercy, Vine drooped the fish to his face and whispered in a deep, twisted voice, "You have messed with the devil. Now you deal with me." He turned around. Hold up, I'm gonna do that better. "You messed with the devil. Now you mess with me." I turned around and threw up in a garbage bin. Suddenly, my computer went dead. I tried to turn it on, but it wouldn't turn on. I took out the hard drive. I've been snapped in half, horribly burned. It looked like the two pieces were now charcoal now. So 2 days ago, I got a new hard drive for my computer. I mostly forgot the day until a week ago. One more thing, I'm almost done making this video based on the Curse of the Nickelodeon logo, and I promise next time I edit, it will be up here. That's all for now. So, December 2017, and then he started August 7th. What? everybody, we're gonna watch the video. Okay. 6 minutes. We won't watch all of it, boys. Oh. It's just the shadow reader. Everybody, no! No! Okay. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like. This was long. But anyway, he did a pretty good creepypasta. Fake or not, still good. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. Make sure to go subscribe to Andal. And if you want to read creepypastas yourself, just go over to the website. I probably might link it in. I might link it in the description. I'm not sure. So, y'all, peace out, and I did it.